Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for NASDAQ price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis, and starting on the weekly chart here. Where are we and where are we heading for NASDAQ? We have a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5 in the yellow count to finish a blue count wave 3 toward the upside, then of course having 4 and a 5. So currently we are in a wave 5 in the blue to finish a wave 3, meaning of course you would like to see 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5 inside this wave 2 was the upside, but this did not exactly happen. We start to move or to turn around here. We see an invalidation of a bullish scenario where we had 1, 2, 3, 4. Your 4 has interfered inside the wave 1, and potentially we're moving towards the downside. How much deep are we moving to this level for a big wave 4, A, B, and a C, 10K for the NASDAQ? Meaning, is it the recession there calling for us, or it's gonna reverse somewhere in the middle here to turn it, of course, into kind of like running flat and then moving for higher, where a running flat anyway is a reversal signal, right? It is, of course, very possible the NASDAQ still has a chance to turn it into a running flat or W, X, and a Y. We're going to explain this much more further inside the daily here. On the daily, we are looking, of course, for this potential 1, 2, 3. We were looking for a wave 4. As you can see, the wave 4 here is still possible, right? Unless, of course, we invalidate at this area. So I'm going to put our invalidation here. Here we go. Invalidation of a bullish again, but this is only the daily here. So in this case scenario here, this price, if we reach the 16K, exactly 16K, therefore we have to forget about having 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Very simple. Because your wave 4 is not allowed to interfere with your zone 1. If you have a wave 1 here, 2, 3, 4 is not allowed to take the wave 1. It should finish before. Now our targets are obviously here before, at 17K.1, 16K.3, which is very, very close. So if we take this, that's gonna be very bad for NASDAQ. That's a very bad signal. Taking this, meaning opening the gate for the next blue box, yeah, and that means a bigger ABC. So this price, 16K, is our recession signal. Yeah, this is exactly our recession signal. And if you want to write me here, let me write it: recession signal. Okay, so this is exactly, we're gonna keep it on our chart as well with the daily to always remember it. And of course, now this drop is still fine. Okay, I mean, it's NASDAQ at the end, it still can drop somehow like this. We saw something like this before. It's still fine, but breaking this, that will be very, very bad. Okay, this is a recession signal, and of course that is not a good signal. So let's move inside it as well on the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, we are looking at this scenario right now, which is an A, B, and a C. Now, as you can see, we had, of course, our invalidation of bullish here inside this area, right? Because we were looking here at 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at the 4. It has invalidated the scenario because we have the wave 4 interfering with the zone 1. So here we cannot consider a bullish scenario anymore. Definitely we have to go correctively in 3 ways towards the downside, hitting the 17K, 16K, and estimate the situation. So currently we are in 1, 2, and right now we are in the move to a wave 3, meaning potentially today is still gonna move towards the downside, knowing that we are looking at some green right now. So if you take a look at the 1-hour chart here with our counting, we have this, of course, invalidation of a bearish at 19K700, which you don't want to take this level. You already take it if you are bearish, of course. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 interfering with the zone 1. But yeah, which is not which is an indication that the bearish scenario might be invalidated here. It's a good signal, actually, where we have hit, of course, the wave 1 in A, B, and a C, or W, X, and a Y. And now we are still looking, of course, for some kind of a range here, which is not very, very clear. But I mean, by taking the invalidation here, meaning, of course, that the potential of moving towards the downside is getting less and less here. And that because in an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, your wave 4 is not allowed, of course, to reach unless we are in a double 1, 2 again. 1, 2, and then you're looking here for something else as another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 1 again, and 2, and then 3, 4, 5. So that can be even much more bearish. But the problem is here that we are still corrective, and that's why I'm tending to move to shift this to double 1, 2 right now in case we are corrective here, because I cannot see yet any kind of bullish signal. No 5 waves toward the upside and 3 waves down, continuation or something like this. So far, if we have this as, let's say, as diagonal, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now your wave 4 anyway is longer than your wave 2, so invalidation. 1, 2, 1, 2. That is no impulse. That is no impulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the wave 4, 5? No double 1, 2. Even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fully is missing. Nothing is impulsive, guys. Knowing that we took the invalidation, meaning if we don't move very high, if we don't break this decisively, like toward the upside, I would say that still the bearish, of course, has highest possibility here. And potentially we might shift here to 1, 2, and then 1, 2 here. So we have to be careful, because this can be, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the only scenario is if this, in case this is your wave 4 here, I don't like it regarding the wave 2. Your wave 4 is 2 candles. Your wave 2 here is 3 candles. Normally your wave 4 should be at least equal to your wave 2 or bigger. But at the time is never an invalidation in Elliott wave. So this can be a finished, can be a finished impulse, I would say, and can be anyway, your wave 3 here, 1, 2, and then 3. But it can be, in case that we have invalidated was wave 4, it can transform to 1, 2, and then 1, 2. So what I'm gonna do today in the intraday, we're gonna reanalyze this and see what to expect here. But be careful, because we are still corrective, higher possibility still for lower. Just because we are corrective, and highest possibility to turn to a wave 1 here rather than wave 3, and then continuation toward the downside. Because of the invalidation, it's not allowed, of course, your wave 4 to hit the wave 1, shifting this to another 1, 2, of course, double 1, 2, and moving toward the downside. So that was it for NASDAQ. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.